in Touch My Body News.
Put it in a head.
He's my favorite singer.
Yeah.
That version, because it's a guy that's singing it, right?
He's a gay Korean guy.
Oh, that Touch My Body.
Submitted by Asian Glow.
Oh, I have that shit. I hate that, dude.
Yours actually looks pretty cute though. Yeah, because you have like a round, pudgy face, and like your cheeks get really red.
I look like the anime cartoon when they get drunk. They just get red right here.
Oh, and they got like the little.
Yeah. That's me.
You should wear overalls and then like put little freckles on and then drink.
You look like a jiggly puff.
Mariah Carey was served a lawsuit by her former security guard who accused her of humiliation and sexual harassment.
What? Wait a second.
This is different.
Yeah, because what's the problem?
Exactly.
It's Mariah Carey, my God.
He's gay. He's like, oh.
Current Mariah Carey? Are you still like good? Current Mariah Carey?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because Mariah Carey in my mind is
not
always
bad
Mariah
still.
Carey in my mind.
What?
She's not disgusting.
Not at all. I don't think so.
She's kind of fat right now,
Thick.
but depending on
Thick with 2 C's.
when she did it, it's actually it's all a blessing.
You know what? I take that back because I actually enjoy Mariah Carey for her talent and her vocal cords are fried.
Oh, she's amazing.
I'm highly offended right now because she cannot sing anymore. Did you?
So she grabs your
She
dick and
can?
you're like, ugh, you can't sing, get off.
Exactly. Hit that high note. Hit that high C.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool though, because we hear all these. No, I was saying this is kind of cool because we hear all these stories of dudes,
Yep.
right? Like dudes abusing power and all that.
Finally.
It's about time a woman abused her
Yeah,
power.
it's not really about dudes. It's people in power abuse power. So it's cool to show the other side.
Yeah, equality. There
Yep.
are female harassers too.
I want to hear a story about Barbara Walters doing this. I bet you she did.
I want to hear a story of
2020.
J.K. Rowling.
Yes. J.K. Rowling?
J.K. Rowling doing
She's like
it
a
to
super
fucking-
social activist.
to Harry Potter.
Whoa. That's a
Harry Potter's not real.
You mean Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel.
He's Harry Potter to me.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
Or she did that to Golem.
20 years later, Ron Weasley comes out and is like, J.K. Rowling harassed me.
He's so big though. That guy. He turned out to be a giant.
Who?
Ron Weasley, dude.
Oh, he did?
The ginger.
I haven't seen him.
He's all yoked and shit now.
So anyways, this Mariah Carey, former head of security, is claiming that she sexually harassed him because during this one trip to Cabo San Lucas,
Which is the sexual harassment capital.
is it?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
So his name is,
Guadalupe Dalupe.
no, his name is Michael.
No, he's not from Cabo. They went to Cabo.
Lupe.
The Lupe.
That's good.
I feel like his name is like has to start with the big.
Tyrone.
Big Mike, Big Tyrone,
Maybe
First
they
name,
call him that.
Big.
Big Chocolate, Big something.
Big chocolate.
His name is Michael Anello.
Oh, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Yeah, it's Big Mike.
Yeah, so here's Mariah and
Oh shit.
Holy fuck, that was huge.
Well, not that huge.
Well, she has heels.
She has crazy heels on though.
He kind of looked like a Joe Rogan and another.
Yeah.
And GSP had a baby.
Oh yeah, GSP and Joe Rogan.
And Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Oh, Vin Diesel. That's what I was thinking of.
Joe Rogan, Vin Diesel.
A lot of masculine figures.
I love GSP, but I hate when that fool has to talk though.
I do too, man. All his muscles disappear.
That fool straight up when he has to like
talking like at the end.
so bad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's like they'll talk to GSP like, "What are you gonna do? How you been gone for 4 years? You fucking pussy." And he's like, "I am going to win." It's like, fuck, that's what we were waiting for. Like, come on, man.
He sounds like a French Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. I've been trying to work on my stand-up, and my rhythm is good. Jump rope. My boxing is getting better, and I like biscuits.
yeah, so Michael is claiming that during this trip to Mexico that Mariah asked him to go to her hotel room to move some luggage, and that when he got there, she was wearing a see-through negligee
Woo!
She
And
always
he's complaining
wait,
about this? What the?
that was open.
But she always dresses like this.
Well, apparently that,
Yeah.
Her boobs were hanging out.
Oh my God, what was that?
and then he tried saying like, oh, you know, come back later, and she's like, no, I want you to move him. So she insisted on him moving the luggage.
How is that harassment then?
Because she was naked and then he didn't want to see it, but it was there.
He didn't want to. Wait, is he married and stuff?
I don't know if he's married.
He's probably married and shit. Because if it was a single guy, he might have been like.
He could have been gay.
So this company, the security company, worked for Mariah from June 2015 to May 2017, and they've gotten stiffed on the balance of about $221,329.51. So that's the amount that Mariah still owes the company. And also,
That's hella money.
I know, they waited a little too long.
Yeah.
they also promised, Mariah's team promised the security firm another 2 years of employment, which would have been about $511,000. So that's why there's this lawsuit happening. But as of right now, the lawsuit has been paused because it seems like both sides are trying to come to some sort of compromise.
Settlement.
So, yeah.
Does this fool know that now he's not going to be taken seriously by any other bodyguards in the entire world? If you're going to come out from seeing Mariah naked, and that's what you're complaining about?
Well, not only that, but apparently she kept calling the whole security team like Nazis, KKK, and like all the just calling them all these things that they belong to these.
Is she singing those words though? Nazis, KKK.
Yeah, is it something like?
that makes it better.
This is kind of harder now that because there's this dispute going on between the two, that she owes them money and whatever. Now it comes out during all this like sexual harassment or whatever. It's clear a person of power taking advantage of someone that wants to get a role in their film or something like that. But in this case, it's like, the security company could fabricate it to get the money or get something back or whatever. It just doesn't sound
Clean.
Yeah, it's not clean.
Because all she did was show up naked and, hey, can you move this luggage?
And it's her hotel room.
Yeah, / you're hearing about all these other stories where it's like women are being like forced to perform like oral sex on these like men of power and stuff like that. I'm just saying in this instance, it's like
the stories don't add
she
up.
was like that seems like I'm not trying to back her up, but it seems like a story of like seduction, right? Somebody tells you to come over, hey, you want to move my furniture, and they're like, look at me,
or not even that. He doesn't look like anybody she would want to seduce.
Yeah.
She likes Nick Cannon.
Yeah, she likes like.
She's actually dating my boy Brian Tanaka. He's a dancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
Good for you, Brian.
She got that.
See,
Asian
that's not
fever.
even his. She likes little Japanese boys. What the hell? What you talking about? That's not even her type.
Her type is
Hell?
young skinny men.
Yeah, Nick Cannon too.
Yeah, young skinny men.
Yeah, she don't like that type. What you think? You think you that special, bitch?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess if you would flip the roles and it was like him, Nate, like showing his whole junk, telling like one of his female staff members like move this, and she was like, oh, I'll come back later. And then,
I don't think that's the point that we're making. I think it's just a little precarious that, first of all, there's a lot of money behind it. So mind you, if it was just that story, then it's like...
If it was just that story, it's clearly he didn't want that and she pushed it on him.
Yeah, but then it's like, oh, by the way, she also owes me $500,000.
well, it seems like all of this is just in there. So it's the fact that they owe money, the whole naked sexual harassment thing, the whole her referring to him as a skinhead Nazi.
But what we're saying is that those things are being put out because they didn't get their money.
No, yeah, so I'm just saying everything that they're accusing her of is all that. And then plus that Michael is saying that she claims that she didn't want any white people around her. She only wanted black people. So that's like another added thing to this whole lawsuit. So all those compounded things.
That's weird, but she like hired these people.
Yeah, so that's a little...
Well,
hired
she
these
hired the
people.
firm.
And she's half white, exactly.
She only wants half of
How
herself
do you hire
around.
these people? Like, how long was this guy her security guard though?
He was the head of the security, so I guess it's like a team from June 2015.
Is it his security company?
2017, so that's like 2 years.
Yeah, 2
How you
years.
gonna hire people for 2 years and like not want like certain races around you,
Yeah, no.
and then still stay with them?
That's kind of
kinda
stupid.
odd.
It's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna hire you, but I don't want you because you're white.
But I'm gonna keep you for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does-
And seduce you.
Things don't add up.
Yeah, it all just sounds like the security guy, Mike, he's just shady. Because nothing's adding up where it seems like Mariah's the one that's being like abusing power.
Well, I mean, the fact that she owes him money, though,
That should have been the only
Yeah, but
lawsuit.
that's something that doesn't even need to make it into the papers.
The sexual harassment part.
People owes people money all the time. Like you just go to like small claims court or whatever and you settle that shit.
There's definitely a double standard though. Like if a female in power is harassing men and stuff and whatever, I think it's easy to be like, well, especially if they're kind of like a sex symbol or they're not bad looking. It's easy to kind of be like, dude, you're lucky.
And there's also got to be like the consequence too. It's like, hey, if you don't like sexually do this with me, then you're gonna get fired, or you're not gonna do this.
Yeah, where was the consequence?
You know what I'm saying? Was it just like, hey, I'm here naked, or is it like, hey, I'm here naked, do something, otherwise your entire firm is gonna get fired. I'm not gonna pay you your money. You know what I mean?
Oh, if there was a consequence
There
like
wasn't
that,
a
like I'm not paying you because you didn't let me suck your dick.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, what if that was the punishment though? She doesn't want to pay.
Maybe.
You. She
It doesn't
fucked him
sound
over.
like, but he would have mentioned that, right? If you're gonna bring out a lawsuit, you would say like, this is also what
Maybe.
happened.
Yeah.
Versus just like, dude, that was just like flirtatiousness, I guess.
Or maybe she just
Oh,
walks around
shit.
naked.
Yeah, maybe she just walks around naked in her hotel room, you know?
That could be the case too, though. So she has a big ego, cause you know she could get any guy that she want. So then when she couldn't get this guy, she's like, well, fuck you then. Nobody hurts my pride this much, and she's like, I ain't gonna pay you. Cause that's kind of weird that she's not paying. Like that part is weird. Like is she broke? She's obviously got money. I've seen her house on MTV Cribs. That shit's like a castle. It's huge.
From like 10 years ago.
I know. it's massive.
It's hard
though.
for me to say my opinion on this because we've all masturbated to her. I mean, that's you know what I mean? Like, it's all like, it's a little hard. I think if you just put a regular hot woman, I would be on his side in a second. But it's Mariah Carey, and I can't separate my love for Mariah Carey and this article.
Wait, you masturbated to her or her voice?
It was her voice. And I went,
He plays her album.
You have to black out her face? Why?
because I just need to hear the voice. I just want the voice vibrations.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He put the speaker on his ball sack. That's what he told me.
Dang, hella vibrate.
That's a dope technique.
So it's a little hard. I'm a bias, so my opinion doesn't
I
matter.
think for most guys, I think it's difficult to feel sorry for another guy.
That's like 250 pounds.
Cause it sounds like a dream come true.
I don't think you need to feel sorry for him. I think it's just like, oh, that's what's happening. Okay, moving on. Like, I don't know. What else can you...
I feel sorry for all the women that's been
Like if they got
harassed,
a dick flashed at them.
Because I'm like, oh fuck, that's fucked up, dude. And then you had to suck dick to get a movie role. That's fucked up. Because you're already talented. You don't need that shit, girl. But then if it's a guy, it's very difficult for me, especially if the woman in power is attractive. But if she's like really like nasty looking, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, you had to go through some shit.
No, I mean, you should feel bad because not everyone, like, yeah, the temptation will be there. And as, you know, the man's biology, like, you're like, duh, like, it's easy. It's not, like, a hard place to be in. But if it goes against this guy's morals, like, it's a fucked up position to be put in, you know?
There's
in
definitely
that
that.
regard, you can feel bad.
There's also like professional integrity, right? That he might be thinking about. He's like, damn, dude, like this is my business. You know, if I compromise this, my business might be screwed moving forward, or with all of the.
As he's saying this, he's stripping naked too. God damn, this is my.
Not every guy's a fucking scoundrel, all right?
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm just making.
That's why I think.
I'm just, you know, maybe.
That's why it's hard for me to empathize because my mind goes
to the dark side.
to the dirty side.
Guadalupe, Dalupe.